Have you heard about the creature that sleeps at the bottom of a Russian lake? It is so old people say it was already ancient when night still rode through the forests. They call it the monster of Lake Brosno. In the year 1240, when the forests of northern Russia were thick with pine and echoing with the clang of metal from distant battles, there stood a lonely lake near a humble fishing village. The people there lived simple lives, mending nets, chopping firewood, and telling stories by the hearth when winter pressed hard against their doors. They knew the lake as both friend and threat. It gave them fish, yes, but it also took what it wanted, sometimes a net, sometimes a boat, and once they whispered, even a man. The villagers said that deep beneath the still surface slept a creature unlike any other. A vast serpent with scales the color of moonlight on water. When the wind was quiet and the stars hid behind clouds, the lake would shudder softly, as if the thing below was turning in its sleep. And so generation after generation, they warned their children, never disturb the lake at dawn, for that's when the monster stirs. Travelers passing through in those early centuries told of strange sights. Some saw the water bubble and churn, though no storm was near. Others spoke of a shadow sliding under their boats, long and smooth like a ribbon of smoke. Then came the story that still makes people's eyes widen when they hear it. The year the Mongol armies came riding toward Novgorod. Their scouts reached Lake Brosno first, expecting to cross it easily, but the water began to rumble. Bubbles rose like boiling stew. Then, with a roar that made the trees tremble, something vast rose from the depths. The Mongols, terrified, fled before they even saw the creature's full shape. The villagers said the lake itself had defended its people. Centuries later, the stories hadn't faded. Fishermen still claimed to see ripples circle out from nowhere. Sometimes nets came back shredded, as though a giant claw or fin had passed through them. Scientists arrived with their machines, talking about gas pockets and light tricks, and perhaps they're right. But old Marina, the keeper of a creaky wooden cottage by the shore, shakes her head whenever visitors mention scientific explanations. And when it stirs, the lake remembers it's alive. And if you stand there on a still evening, when the mist drifts low and the frogs go silent, you might begin to understand her. The air feels different, thick, waiting. Then a single ripple widens across the surface, slow and steady, as though something vast beneath it has turned once again in its sleep. And if the moon catches the water just right, you might imagine, for the briefest moment, that the lake is smiling. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow for more tales like this.